We are taking a closer look at why the McMichaels are asking to be housed in a federal prison instead of a state prison. A former federal prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney both say the reason is clear.
Well, in Georgia, the difference is very significant.
Paige Pate, a federal and state criminal defense attorney in Georgia, describes the difference between federal prison and state prison like night and day when it comes to inmate safety.
The state prison system in Georgia is overcrowded. There is very few opportunities for any type of rehabilitation. There's a lot of violence, inmate on inmate, inmate on guard, and even guard on inmate.
Pate says add to all of that staffing shortages, and he describes the conditions in a Georgia state prison as horrific.
In fact, the current Department of Corrections in Georgia is under federal investigation for some of the institutions being so bad that they're continually depriving the inmates of basic constitutional rights.
It's why lawyers for Travis McMichael and his father Greg both asked that their clients be housed in federal prison to serve their life sentences after both were found guilty of murder in state court and a hate crime in federal court in the February 2020 killing of Ahmaud Arbery. Travis McMichael's attorney telling the judge his client already has received hundreds of death threats from state prison. His father Greg also cited health issues to remain where they've been, in federal custody awaiting their hate crime sentencings. But because the father and son were first charged and convicted of murder in a state court, they'll be turned back over to the Georgia Department of Corrections to serve their life terms in a state prison. And while federal prison for violent crimes is not a walk in the park, former Chief Assistant Federal Prosecutor Curtis Fallgatter says an attorney's goal is always prison on the federal level if there's a choice.
Air conditioning, medical care, training programs, education, libraries, medical care, all that is a lot better at the federal level than at the state level, mostly because of the federal funding and resources.
Pate explains there's only one way out of state prison for the McMichaels and Bryan.
And that is if the State Department of Corrections in Georgia says, we don't want these people, there's a security risk here.
So far, that has not been said. William Rodney Bryan, who recorded cell phone video of Arbery's death, asked to serve his federal sentence first. He was given 35 years for committing a federal hate crime. The judge denied that request, too. Again, Bryan also sentenced to life in state prison first and must serve that time first.